Guys, just a quick video. We're gonna disassemble, maybe do a little bit of tuning on it, because it came a little stiffer than what I like my D10 to be. So there's a lot of pressure to get it to fire, but the bad thing is it just doesn't want to drop shut. Takes a lot of force. Maybe you could hear it. You can almost hear it dragging. So first thing is to take it apart, put some nano oil on it, see if that fixes. If not, we're going to adjust some lock bar tension. So I've taken my other ones apart so often. Should be no problemo here. A couple of the black oxide steel screws. Now this back one is bigger, but I think on factory it might be too tight to use this one. So I have to bust out the old Husky set, which I only keep for if I gotta use that bigger size. I think it's a T9. Oh yeah, that was tight actually. Oh yeah, that was tight. Also, we get a look at this awesome milling work they did. Take a look at it. Is it Loctite on this back one? No, it's just really tight. So this is I think it's oxide coated also. I don't know if it's painted or coated or whatnot. Of course, you get the spinning pivot. They get your two T8s. Unscrew from the show side. Oh, I'm already losing stuff here. Frame. Oh yeah, it looks dry as hell in here. Looks really dry from the factory. There's like no oil. They just threw the bearings in and said, there you go, buddy. Yeah, that's really dry. I think the oil might fix it, so we'll do that first. You see all the Loctite dust from the pivot. Oh, that's very good fit, actually. Now, this is more important than what people might think, that the tolerance of where your pivot goes through and the hole in the frame, that has to be actually probably just a sliding fit tolerance. 1,000 or 2 bigger than what the pivot is. Well, that fits good. All right. Well, that's odd. Looks like they buffed. If you look right here, it looks like they buffed where the tie and the lock bar are right next to each other. Now, this is definitely new for me. I've taken apart a lot of ZTs. I have not seen this. I'm wondering if they finally realized the issue I brought up where the lock insert sits too deep, so when the blade closes, it slides on the titanium, which causes a lot of resistance rather than the insert. So yeah, this is a first. I don't know what's the deal with this. Look at that. They actually like take some type of sanding tool. It's not really great. The finish they did is just kind of like air tool. Just did it real quick with the air tool. Now that is odd. I've never seen that. I have to post this up. See what the word on this is. All right. Everything else kind of standard. We got some crud on this where it's not going to allow this to sit flat. I don't know what this is. Take a look at the other side real quick. Everything else looks in order on that, which is odd. All right. Now, this is the side that was the whole point of this new knife. Again, this frame lock side. So let's take a look at the other side. Take a look at this milling. Very deep pockets. Very deep. This probably feels, if I was to say, 1.5 mil thick. So actually, I wouldn't want to do flame coloring. I probably want to do electric anodized. When you got this pocketing It's a little harder to get it even burn, but I plan on getting my own electrical anodizing setup here in a little bit. Let's see what is crud transferred. No, I think it's just on the pivot. There's some stuff in here too, maybe. Take a closer look at that. No, everything looks good. Those are your little famous little half jimping to get some little bit of grip on your hand. You know, some people say it does stuff, some people say it doesn't. But yeah, the pattern looks circular pattern, CNC cutout. Then a chamfering run after. Get rid of the burr. But the finish looks really good, actually. So you know, some good bits. All right, everything looks good except for that odd thing. All right, so I use Nano Oil 10 weight. I bought this big thing for like 30 bucks. I figured this is gonna last me years, and I've probably only used, I gotta put it up right, up to where my thumb's at. So I only use about maybe 15% of it, less than that. So let's slap this together and see how it works with a little bit of oil. Put the pin back in. I don't go too crazy with the oil. Put 3 drops, 3 small drops on one side. Throw the ball on there, ball bearing. Then on your, just gonna do it offside like this. Another small 3 drops, and then just one little, not even a drop, and then I drag it along the path of the detent. So we get a little something like that. Maybe a little too much right there, rub it off my finger. Throw it on there. Good fit. Move 3 drops right here. Bearing, and then on the frame side, another 3 drops. You know, while they were retooling this, I really wish they would have put the metal washers on here. That would have made it even better, I think, but you know, it'll work. I'm happy with the 0562 as it is. All right, get this bad boy on here. It's cinched up in there. Start with the big pivot. So the way I tie in a pivot, well, let me put some of my bodies of screws in first. Get these in here. So I put at least 1 or 2 pivots or body screws for the scale to see if I need to adjust tension on the lock bar. So we check blade tightness. The way I do it, I take all the pressure off it from the lock bar. I want it to where there's no wiggle, but it still falls. So it should be able just to fall, open, close. And if you grab the blade, there should be no play, which there is no play. So that's about right. Let me see how it feels now with the nano oil in there. So fire is good. Yeah, still too much pressure on the lock bar because it kind of drags. It's not bad. Some people might be happy with that, but I prefer. Let me see what my other knife. Oh, I got it in my pocket. For this one, I already tuned my CF. Opens good. 1, 2 shakes and it drops. That's how I prefer it. This one, a little too much. But yeah, there you go. I'm gonna tune this later because I don't have a lot of time in the video. I have trouble if I'm over 12 minutes on these videos uploading them from my phone. So maybe another video just for tuning or have it apart already. But yeah, there we go. Disassembly video. 0562 tie.